This is Facebook Ads Manager. Today, we're going to talk about how do we analyze Facebook Ads campaign by accessing and dissecting the data inside Facebook Ads Manager. Hi, this is Jason. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a Facebook Blueprint certified professional since 2017, and since 2010, I've helped over 200 clients navigate success in Facebook advertising and digital marketing. I've also trained with over 3,500 individuals since 2016, specifically on Facebook advertising and digital marketing. And if you're new to my channel, please be sure that you subscribe because you want to be notified as and when we have new tips coming live. If you want your Facebook ads or digital marketing related questions answered, head over to my Facebook page and drop me a message. This is Facebook Ads Manager. Basically, if you do advertise on Facebook, this is something that you should be seeing very frequently, day in, day out. But if you're running ads on Facebook, yet you still haven't seen this before, then probably you have to start looking into this because this is the right way of doing Facebook advertising. We're not talking about boosting the post directly from the page itself. We are talking about using this powerful yet slightly complicated Facebook Ads Manager to look for important data to help us make decisions in terms of how do we improvise the campaign, find opportunities to further optimize the campaign, and etc. So this is a quick one. I just want to quickly tell you what are the possible things that you can do inside this Facebook Ads Manager. First of all, certain people don't understand that inside Facebook Ads Manager, all the data that you're seeing over here, all the numbers and all that, you can actually change the time frame. So this is where you click on the top right and you'll be able to see that, what are the data that you want to see. You probably want to start looking at, say for example, we are looking at data in April 1st to 30th. Okay, so when we actually do this, what are the things available is, we are able to see all the data available, of course. And the other thing that certain people don't know how to use is, which is you can actually on this compare button, which, by clicking this, it gives you the ability to do a quick comparison between, 1st April until 31st April compared to the previous period, which is over here. We're able to see that this month we got 40, last month we got 0. So what else you can do here is we can possibly just do like maybe just 1 week data, okay? And we'll be able to compare to the week before. So this is how we use the comparison, because over here, like let's say for example, we talk about this reach campaign for example, we are able to see the comparison between this week, which we got 284 reach, and last week we got 229 reach. And from here, we are able to kind of like decide and kind of make a decision or make a judgment where we reach more people compared to the previous week. And of course there are other things that you can look at. You also can look at the cost change. Last week seems to be slightly cheaper, but this week we spent 20 ringgit more to reach per 1,000 people. So judging from here, the cost has already been increasing. So other than that, you can also click on the view chart to see the comparison between the 2 weeks. So this is the first thing that you can do to really use the comparison feature to look at the change. And when we talk about comparison like this, my recommendation is we at least would have a one week data to do comparison. We don't want to do too long comparison, which is the 1 month that I started with. 1 week is always a good data to look at. Why? Because usually the fluctuation between days always reflect, and if you see the trend of last week and this week, you see the similar trend, then you'll know that this is kind of like something that we are expecting. However, over here we see a different thing where the light blue color was the previous week and the dark blue color is the current week. So we see quite a big fluctuation in terms of the number of people that we are reaching. So this could be because maybe of the audience change. I think I did some audience changes over there, which we can look at the history. And yes, this is something that certain people don't know as well. So history is for you to look at what are the changes that you have done in the past. So this is a fairly new feature where I think Facebook introduced this earlier this year or late last year. It gives us the ability to look at what are the changes, and it will also show you who are the people who change it and what are the things that change, and the date and all the details that will be available here. So come back to the chart. Okay, so this is how we look at the movement in terms of the reach and result, because this is a reach campaign. So usually, yeah, things that you can do like looking at the demographics and placements. This is, you see where your advertisement shows more on which platform, and of course delivery data may not be available. And then let's come back to this performance case, right? Another thing that certain people don't know that you can do is to click on this custom, and you will be able to navigate between different kind of data over here. Like for example, one thing that we always look at in terms of monitoring the effectiveness of a campaign is to look at the CPM. Now you see the CPM usually is quite standard. Okay, the CPM fluctuation may caused by, you know, the environment, which is like currently if you are running Raya sale campaign, like currently as of we are making this video, it's kind of like near Raya during the Ramadan month. And in these kind of months, in these kind of days, right, the cost, the CPM usually will increase because of the stiffer competition that more and more brands are coming into advertising at this point of time. So other than that, CPM, then you can see the cost per result. You can always toggle, like let's say for example, I look at the, I just want to see the reach versus impressions. So over here, you see that this is the reach versus impressions. Other thing that you can pull out is you want to look at the frequency. Now this is an average frequency. Averagely, you're reaching every day, you know, about one-ish times. And you can also see something like such as cumulative frequency. Over here, you see that cumulatively, these people have seen your ads way more times than you imagine. This is a very indicative and important data to look at, because cumulative frequency coming up means your audience is actually saturating. So this is a few things, but we will go deep into each and every one of the comparison when the time comes. This is just a quick introduction about things that you can do with Facebook Ads Manager. So eventually come back to this, you know, this is where you dissect on the view charts and all that. Other things that you can do is to toggle between different sets of data that you see in your Ads Manager. Now, over to you. What are your experience in terms of the topic that we have discussed just now? Head over to the comment section and leave your comment. If you have more questions related to Facebook advertising and digital marketing, head over to my Facebook page and leave me a message. You can find the link in the description below. And this is it for this time of the video. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Share with your friends if you think this is useful for them. Thank you again. See you soon.